welcome to episode 16 of Jungle Lagoon. Again, I am up in the trees and I got the platforms built that I was started in episode 15. I'm gonna head on outside here and show them to you. It took me quite a while to build these things, and one portion of it I redid like 4 or 5 times. So this is what it looks like from out here. So there's one layer here towards the ground. Um, that was that was the best I could do to make it look decent. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We go up 5 layers. So we got a lot of layers in there. I have no idea what to do with all these layers. I built a staircase going up, and what I ran into a problem with there is originally I had surrounded it with fence, and it looked terrible. Well, it didn't look terrible, but it didn't fit in very well. So what I ended up doing is making flat panels of glass and doing the sides with glass. It looks much better to me, and I like I started putting oak, or not oak, the jungle logs up the sides, because you see that a lot in Minecraft houses where it's just the logs that they use for support systems. So I kind of did that with this one. But I'm going to run us up there. So right now I have this layer. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I haven't decided if I'm going to dig back further in and actually make something out of this. I'm kind of debating if it would be kind of neat to do like a storefront here. Make it like a store, a little convenience kind of store thing. That would be kind of neat. Or if I do more like a restaurant setup, put table, cut it back in there, put tables and chairs and things out here, with the beachfront seating here and that kind of stuff. I haven't really decided yet. So that's kind of what I'm thinking down here anyways, is something like, I guess what I'm going for right now at this point is more of a resort type feel. Yes, that's a village up there in the trees, but I think I'm going to go for, with this chunk of it's going to be more like a resort type thing. And that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. So, yeah, that's the plan. I just haven't decided if it's going to be a shop or a little restaurant-y type thing, and I'm leaning more towards a restaurant. So today I'm just going to show you this, and then we're going to build or craft some furniture, I think. This layer also, not sure what I'm going to do with it. So I didn't empty it out. I just left it as it is. I just put the flooring in to get it to the hill, and then I left it alone because I don't know for sure what I want to do with it. So pretty boring layer there. Now we get up here and we ran into trees. So I left the trees, of course, because there are houses on top of those trees. And then I just left, one space around each. I did put these in the leaves here for bushes. I did that. So, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this either. So if you got any suggestions, go ahead, put them down in the comments. If you got one, great. If you don't, that's fine too. I'll come up with something. I usually do. It'll just, be a little while before I can come up with something. But it kind of, I'm leaning towards the whole idea of a hotel lobby kind of feel here, but maybe not. I don't know. I just, like I said, I really have no idea what I want to do with it. So it's just kind of there for now. And then we got this layer too, which isn't finished either, but it'll get there. I just kind of ended right here because I didn't know how I wanted to connect it over to, there's a staircase over there as well, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to bring this around and over there if I want to even. So I didn't bother cleaning this out or finishing this corner. So what I did is I just built the platform, and now I got a lot of spaces where I can see the view from this way, which makes for really nice sunsets over here. So it's been completely worth doing this just because the views are pretty amazing when the sun goes down. And I probably will do something like maybe a row of apartment style houses or something right here. I don't really know. But this just keeps going up. It's pretty cool. I really like it. It's just a matter of now I have to find a function for it. This is the layer below the tree houses that were already there. There was originally a staircase here going from this layer up to that layer. And I took that out because now, as you can see, we're at our blacksmith house. But I took that layer out. This is just kind of a runaround. It's more for villager foot traffic than anything. And I gotta come up with a use for this tree. This tree's gonna need a use. It's gonna have to have something done with it because I don't want to cut it down because it's a big beautiful tree, or it was a big beautiful tree. Now it is not. But it's got these branches coming off, and so I'm going to have to do something with it. I just don't know what. Maybe it'll be my Space Needle version or something from Minecraft. I'll make a spiral staircasey thing going up there and build like a round room on top. I don't know. We'll figure something out. So now we'll go to the top. One of the things I am looking at doing is changing the houses up here because they are really boring. I mean, it's cool up here, but it could be much better. And I think I'm going to do this. I just sat and played with these houses for a while because jungle wood is not something I have short supply of. So I just started playing with it, and I kind of like this look. I like the overhang. I haven't really decided about the roof itself, though, because what I did is I just stacked up the logs on top. I don't know. It's okay. But again, it's one of those things. Matter of preference, I guess. But I think I'm going to change all the houses to this. That'll be quite a big project. But, lucky for me, I got my tree farm working down there. I am so silly. I should learn to read the wiki before I try and build something because it wasn't broken at all. It's just that pistons only move items up to 12 blocks. So it was hitting 12 blocks and stopping. And obviously the wall that I made was way too big to push, because they would never hit the end of that wall. So I ended up redesigning that down there. I could show you that, I suppose, because I used it quite a bit, but nah, you know what? I'm gonna save that, and we'll do that in the next episode. I'll probably be back down there. So today I kind of want to build some furniture. So you can see this is a library. I finished putting up our regular bookshelves in here. And I got a bunch of wood here, and I hope that this is enough. Oh, I'm missing a feather. I need to go get a feather, and I think I have some down in the other area. So we might have to do that. When you get right here, I'm like, what's the fastest way down? I don't really have one. And we're getting nighttime too. This is kind of the fastest way down, to be honest. Oh, and I added more pathways. Oh yeah, I said that in the last video though. I made more pathways. Because I think I'm going to also add down here some buildings like back in the trees here. Because when I look out from down here, now that it's nighttime, we'll go stand on the bridge again. And probably get ourselves killed, but you know, whatever. Okay. So while this is really nice looking, there's this big dead space here. So I don't want to fill it in out on this side because I still want the trees visible. But I want to build behind the trees so that there's lots of lighting behind the trees, shining through the trees, because I think that would look pretty neat. So that's gonna get built up even bigger than it is now. Yes, I have lots of plans. Going to take me lots of time. And I need to work on this entrance as well. This poor little thing is so boring. Now I gotta remember what I did with that feather. I know I had feathers. For sure I had feathers. Oh, I can put you in here. I don't need that. I just don't remember where I put it. Maybe... There's 2 feathers. Okay. We only need 1, but we'll bring them both. Now I think I've got everything to make a desk. So I added bibliocraft. I think that's how you say it. Bibliocraft. And I'm pretty sure I told you that in the last episode, but I added it, and this time I am actually going to make some items from it to decorate up here. This is something I had put off for a while. Ha! He didn't get me. Also, another thing maybe someone can help me with is I'm trying to get the more creatures to work better on the server. It just does not spawn many mobs. I changed the config file where it tells you creatures, what does it say in there? It's creatures, monsters, shoot, I forgot what it is. Something that starts with an L, if it's luminaries or something like that. And then water. And I upped the numbers on those things in nothing. I should have all kinds of water, you know, based things down there, and I very rarely see any. I never see a shark or anything. When I first put it on the server, I had a shark roaming around in there, and now I've got nothing. So I don't know what happened. Oh, look it over there. I've never seen one spawn before. And here I'm talking about things not spawning. But I actually turned down the monster spawn rate, and I upped the creature one. Because my youngest daughter has a hard time playing even in easy mode. She just has a hard time. So I turned down the monsters and tried turning up the creatures, and yeah, I don't know. Not having much luck there. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to try and make is a desk. So for the desk, it says we put those there. We put some half slabs here like this. Then it says we need a torch and a feather. Oh, look at that! It actually works. So what we're gonna do? I think we'll put it over here. We'll cut this stuff out. Okay. Oh, how big is it? I don't know. Oh, why did it work there and not where I put it? Weird. Oh, I can put stuff on the desk. That is cool. So, what's that about? Oh, what does the desk do? Does it do something? Hold on one second. Let me place books directly on the desk by right-clicking with an accepted book. Right-clicking the desk without an accepted book, or if the desk is full, will open the GUI. Sneak clicking with an empty hand will pull a book off the desk. So I can put books on the desk. I'm confused. Hmm. Well, this isn't where I want it, so let's see if we can break a desk. We can break the desk. Okay. Now let's put the seat back there. Let's break these off. Maybe that's our problem. There we go, because I want it in the corner. Very nice. I wonder if there are benches or anything like that. I know there's chairs. Maybe we could replace this row of seating for something better looking. Yeah, let's pull them out. Let's see if we... Oh, you know what? I'll probably have to run and get wool to do that. I betcha, I betcha. Well, that wiki page doesn't have very much. That's a bummer. Oh, I'm gonna need some gold ingots, it looks like, to make lamps. I haven't found much gold. I've had pretty bad luck with the gold, actually. Well, shoot, I guess we'll put the steps back for now. You know what I think I'm gonna do? That was an appropriate place for a desk, but let's go up to my area and then we'll just make some pieces and put them down. Oops, not to the priest's area, my area. I'm just gonna go up there. We'll make a couple pieces. We'll just set them down and see what they look like. Or, you know what? Let's just do this. And then I'll just delete them. We're gonna just spawn some in and we're gonna look at them and then we'll delete them. And then I will think about how to use them next time. Okay, we just need some room. We're gonna put all this stuff up here, like this. Because to delete them the right way, I have to go to creative mode. So here we go. We'll go to creative mode. 2 out of 3. Oops. That's my crayfish stuff. Here we go. So let's look at the cookie jar, the plate, Ooh, the table. We'll look at the jungle one because that's what we'd have to be make. Or that's what we'd have to make here. A printing press. What would we do with a printing press? Golden lanterns. Let's look at that. The armor thing. We'll look at that. We'll just look at one of these. One of these. A tool rack. Alright, let's start with this stuff. A cookie jar. Ah, that's cool. And you can put stuff in the cookie jar. Oops. There's a dinner plate. Ah, that's kind of neat. You can set a table. That'll be really cool if I do that thing down there. That's a nice table. That plate takes up the whole table. Oh, that's neat. Those are kind of cool looking. That's to hang armor on. So how does that work? Oh, neato. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's neat. Okay. Whoops. Oh yeah, for this one I need an empty hand. Is it shift click? Okay. So what do you stick in there? He didn't stick where I stuck him. There we go. That's kind of funny. Those are kind of cute. Huh. Don't know that they fit very well with my theme up here, but... okay. I'm not sure how... oops. I'm not sure how this one works. I thought it was... oh, we'll figure it out another time. Desk lamps. I think those are pretty straightforward on what those look like, but let's do one anyway. Okay. Oh, and you can hang it from a wall too. Oh, neat. Okay. That's pretty cool. What else do we got? A map thing. A seat, huh? Let's pull out the... never saw that. Print press plate. Tape measure. Very cool. Oh, the backs of the seats. Oh, I don't know how those would work. So let's just do that and we'll figure it out. Okay, we've already looked at this stuff, so let's put this up here. Okay, let's put down the wood shelf. Huh? That was funny. I suppose you hang your tools in that? I kind of wish these were, some of the mods, they just use the texture of another block, and I kind of wish this one did that. It's kind of sad that it doesn't. But that's okay. The furniture's still cool, even though it kind of sticks out a little bit. So how does this work? Oh, you just click on top of it and it adds it. Funny. Let's look at ourselves. Neat. That's pretty cool. I like that. Be able to sit in a chair. Okay, let's break that. Oops. Alright, let's trash this stuff. I think I can make some pretty cool items. Oh, you know what? I wonder what happens when you put two chairs next to each other. Let's look. Two chairs. Oops. Two backs. So let's look at that and see what happens. Oh, they're just separate chairs. That's all. I was kind of hoping. Oops. I was kind of hoping they would make like a couch, like in McCrayfish's mod. They would join together. That would be really cool. Well, it doesn't, so that's cool anyway. It still works really neat. Well, that'll be kind of neat. This looks like it could be a lot of fun to put things together and um, different ways to store stuff, which will be nice. Like I can make extra um, I don't know. I can make extra things and hang them up for decoration and stuff. That'll be kind of fun. Problem is with some of that stuff, I need to get some gold. I don't have much gold. So these two mods go pretty well together. Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod and this mod, they go pretty well together. Never really looked through here before, so. And I haven't made any of this stuff yet either, so this will be on our to-do list pretty soon. Especially considering what I have planned for down by the beach there. So maybe for next time, what I'll do between episodes. And I broke a block again. So maybe next time between episodes, what I'll do is I'll get all the materials together to craft these items. I'll fix my houses for next time. You know, make them pretty. Like, I'll make them like that one over there. And then, weird. Yeah, and then we'll make items and craft up different or decorate different areas up here because need a little break from down below. You know, just need a little break. Gotta get away from that stuff. This was all the jungle wood I could carry from down below. That was in my hallway area down there. So there's still more jungle wood. This is all the half slabs I had left. These were... Oops. This was all the stairs I had left down there. And I believe these were the only stacks of wood I had left. Everything else is now just... oh, I have spruce wood in my inventory. We're going to put that in there. So everything else is just basically this stuff. Oh, I have something else to delete here. Oh yeah, that's right, trash can. There we go. Okay, so I am going to cut it short again this time. And next time, I will have everything ready to go. We'll build some more things to look pretty. This time we just kind of looked at stuff because... I'm just going to fix this quick. We just looked at things to get an idea of what the materials are that I have to work with. And hopefully, you know, even though those are lower bit images, they will look good and they'll look okay in here. We'll have to see. Otherwise, you know, I don't know. I'll have to fix it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll look just fine. Doesn't really matter. Just want it to be decorated and look nice. So, this is the layer I want. Anyway, I will get to work on the houses and I will see you next time. Or you'll see me. Thanks for watching.